You are welcome to another Microsoft Word tutorials. In today's video, we are going to have an in-depth overview of Microsoft Word program and also identify all the important features that can enhance every Word user to have the total control over Microsoft Word program. This special program was created and designed by Microsoft Corporation, which is a company that have other programs such as Excel, PowerPoint in their Microsoft Office suite folder. And this wonderful program, which is Microsoft Word, can be used to create professional looking documents, which also has an aesthetic element that can be applied to your document to give it a distinctive look when creating such documents. So let's dive in and see how this special program look like. Now, to have the interface of Microsoft Word, you have to open the program, and I'm going to highlight you different ways you can open Microsoft Word on the desktop. The first way is to move to your taskbar, and on your taskbar we have these programs located on the taskbar. And you can see I have Word icon on the taskbar, and I can easily open Microsoft Word by having a once click on it. And you can see I have the starting page of Microsoft Word. So using the icon on the taskbar gives you an easy way of opening Microsoft Word. If you don't have the program on your taskbar, then I have a video that shows you how to pin programs onto your taskbar, and I'm going to drop the link of that video in the description below, and also going to have an end screen of that video at the end of this video. So you can click on the link to watch the video before you proceed to this video, or after watching this video you can click on the end screen of that video that is going to show you how to pin programs onto your taskbar. Now, another way to open Microsoft Word is to click on the start button, and you are going to have this start menu. Under the most used app, we have Microsoft Word, and if you often work with Microsoft Word on your computer, you are going to have Word shown under the most used pin. Therefore, you can have a once click on it to open Microsoft Word. You can also use this scroll bar, scroll to find Microsoft Word in this list, and we have Microsoft Word displayed in this area, and you can also click on this to launch Microsoft Word. At this pane of this start menu, you can look through all these apps, and if you have Microsoft Word, you can launch Microsoft Word from this menu as well, and this menu is known as the start. Therefore, if you want to have Microsoft Word displayed in this start menu, you have to right click from this option and choose pin to start. Because I have this app here, that is why I have this option as on pin from start. So when you choose pin to start, you are going to have Microsoft Word displayed in this area, and you can easily click on it to open Microsoft Word. Alternatively, you can click on this search box, and when you click on the search box, you are going to have these top apps here, and if Microsoft Word is a program that you normally use, you are going to have the app displayed in this option. Also, you can click on this apps tab, and if Microsoft Word is displayed in this area, you can click on it. Another way to get Microsoft Word is to search for Microsoft Word in this search box, and after typing Word, you are going to have the best match in the start menu, and you can have a once click on it to open Microsoft Word. Another way to get Microsoft Word is to right click on this option and choose run. And also I have a video that shows you how to open and create a Word document in 8 ways, and I'm going to leave the link of that video in the description below. You can also click on that to watch and see the different ways you can launch Microsoft Word and create your Word document. So now that we have identified some ways we can open Microsoft Word, let's click on the icon on the taskbar. Now, anytime you open Microsoft Word on your computer system, you are going to have this page and this page is known as the starting page. I used to call this page as the home page. This is where you can configure some settings before creating your Word document. Now at the left pane we have home, and home gives you this interface where you can choose blank documents, and also we have this link here that says more template. When you click on this gives you another option to choose a template from this interface. And as you can see, I am scrolling. I have different kinds of templates I can choose. We have origin letter, we have origin reports, we have resume. So if you have any document you want to create that relates to these templates that we have here, you can click on it and create your document with it. We also have this search box that gives you the option to search for online templates when you are connected to the internet. So you can search for any template that relates to whatever document you want to create on your desktop. You can search from this search box. In the home interface, we also have this option as recent and pin. In this recent tab, we have these documents we have currently created, and that is going to be displayed under the recent tab. So when we move through, we have these documents, and we also have more documents that links to other documents which are not shown in this interface. So when you click on this is also going to jump you to the open tab where you can retrieve other documents you've saved on your desktop by going to your OneDrive, this PC, this place, and also browse. You can also choose from folders. When you click on this folder tab, if you have documents saved into all these folders in your file explorer, you can choose from this option and access your Word document. When you move back to the home tab, we have this pin option, and currently we don't have any pin document in this area. Therefore, to have a pin document, let's go back to recent, and when you hover your mouse pointer on this document, you have this pin icon. Therefore, when I let's click on it and move back to my pin tab, you can see that I have this pin document in this pin tab. Whenever you create multiple documents, always you are going to have this at the beginning of your recent document. So if I move back to my recent tab, you can see that this document is at the top of the other document. Therefore, if I create a new document, that particular document is going to be found below this pin document. So that is one advantage of pinning your most used documents in this interface. So the home button gives you options to pin document, open a blank document, and also access different kinds of templates you want to use in your document creation. We also have this new command, and when you left click, this also gives you the option to choose blank documents, and we have walked through this when we chose the home command. We also have open command here, and this also gives you the option to choose a document from your OneDrive, this PC, add a place, and also to browse for documents in your computer system. And to use your OneDrive, you have to make sure you are connected to the internet. And when you choose this PC, this also gives you the option to choose a folder in your this PC where you have your Word document saved. So you can walk through these folders and choose your Word document. When you go to add a place, this also has to deal with internet connection where you can access a Word document from your OneDrive or OneDrive for Business. When you choose browse, this opens your file explorer and you can access different kinds of locations in your navigation pane so that you can access your Word document or any document you have created using Microsoft Word program. You can choose from this option. If you have any document in these folders, you can click on it and choose open. So now let's choose a blank document. This is the front stage view of Microsoft Word, which has a lot of features you can imagine of that can also help you to create a professional looking document. The next feature I want us to look at is the Backstage view. and this Backstage view can be located under the file menu. So let's move to the file menu and have a once click on it, and you are going to have this view, which is the Backstage view. You have so many options you can look at that can also help you to create a professional looking document. Now the first tab is the home tab, and we have looked at this in our starting page. We have the new command. We also have a look at this at the starting page. We also have the open command, and we also had the overview of this in the starting page. The next one is the info command. When you click on the info command, this is the interface you are going to have related to this command. And the first option you see here is protect document, and it has a screen tip that says control what types of changes people can make to this document. And when you click on this command, you are going to have these options. We have always open read only, and this is where you can apply this to your document to prevent accidental changes by asking readers to opt in to editing. If you want to restrict your document as an read only document, you can use this option, and anytime a friend or a colleague open this document, they have to enable editing before they can make some changes to the document. The next one is encrypt with password. This is where you want to password protect your Word document with a sensitive characters to prevent any other person to open your Word document. The next one is restrict editing. This also gives you the option to control the types of changes others can make to your document. So you can use this option as well. We also have restrict access. That is where you want to grant people access while removing their ability to edit, copy, and also print a Word document. And you have this screen that says connect to rights management service and get template. So you can also use this option on your Word document. The next one is add a digital signature. That is to ensure the integrity of the document. You have to add a signature to your Word document, especially when you are sharing this document. We also have mark as final. This also alerts readers to know the document is a final document. That is where if formatting and editing process have been applied to your document to show that this particular document is the final document. So these are some of the options we have under the protect document. The next one is check for issues. This is where you want to inspect your document before publishing to see whether there are some properties and also other elements in your document. When you click on the drop down arrow, we have inspect document. That is to check the document for hidden properties or personal information. We also have check accessibility to check the contents that people with disabilities might find difficult to read. So you have to check if there are some formatting styles or any content that will be a problem or a complication to people that might be difficult for them to read. You have to check this and solve that problem before sharing this document. The next one is check compatibility. That is to check for features not supported by earlier versions of Word. So if you are using a particular version of Microsoft Word and you want to share your document, walk through and see if the recipient has the same version of your Word or he or she has a different version. So you check, and if there is any features in this document, you make sure to solve that before sharing such document. So these are the options under the check for issues command. The next one is manage documents. This is where if you unfortunately or accidentally unsave your document or changes to your document, you can use this option to solve such problem. And when you click on the drop down arrow, we have recover unsaved documents. So if you have any unsaved files, you can use this option to recover such documents. And also you can delete all saved documents on your computer, because if you don't save your document and you close it, by default these files are stored on your computer system and gradually they can take some space on the hard disk. Therefore, you can use this option to delete all these unsafe files on your computer system to free up space. When you come to this right side, we have properties. This is where you are going to see the size of the document, and currently we don't have anything inputted into our document area, so we don't have any size yet. You also have pages, words typed into your Word document, total editing time, title, tags, comments. You also have related dates, the last modified date, created date, last printed date, and also you have the author's name here, that is people related to the document. Because I have signed in with my account with this PC, that is why I have this name here. You can add another author name, and also you can show all properties. When you click on it, this is going to display other properties, that is hyperlinks, the specified company, the subject of your title, your categories, your status. All these can be customized by you if you want to do so, and these are the options that can be found under the info command. We also have advanced properties, and when you click on this, this is going to give you this document properties. You can input your title, subject, and automatically Word is going to detect the author's name. You can type the manager's name here, company, any information you want to input into this template, you can do so. Then you click on OK, and that is going to display in this area. So these are the options under the info command. The next one is save, and when you choose save, Word is going to redirect you to save as. Why? Because this document is a new document. Therefore, anytime you want to save a new document, you have to use the save as command. When you click on save, Word will direct you to use the save as command. And in this pane, you can choose your OneDrive, this PC, or browse, choose any folder you want, and save your Word document. So if I browse through my File Explorer and choose this desktop, I can give a folder name and click on save, and that is going to save my Word document. The next one is print. When you choose print, this will give you the print settings configuration, and you adjust any settings that you want within this area. So currently we have no information displayed here, so our preview is blank. If you have any information displayed here, you can adjust your print settings by choosing the number of copies, choosing the type of printer connected to your computer system. You can also apply some settings in this area by choosing print all pages, current page, custom print. You can also print one-sided, both sides, manually print on both sides. You can also choose the collated, how you want the print to be. You can also choose your orientation, whether portrait or landscape, and you're going to have the preview here. You can also choose the size of your paper, whether you want letter, legal, executive, A3, A4, any option that you want, you can choose from this pane. We also have normal margins. You can choose narrow, moderate, wide. You can also go for custom settings, and all these depends on you, and that is what you can do if you want to do so. You can also go for 1 page per sheet. You also have 2 pages, 4 pages, and all these are optional and depend on whatever document you are creating. We also have this hyperlink that says page setup, and the screen tip says don't see what you are looking for, check out the full set of page formatting options. So you can click on this once, and you're going to have this dialog box that gives you the advanced option to set up your page before printing out your Word document. So when you come to margins, you have these options. When you go to paper, you have these options, and when you go to layout, you also have these options, and you can walk through and choose any option that you want to apply to your Word document. The next one is in this interface, you have these arrows here, and currently we have only 1 page. So if you have 2 or more pages, you can use these arrows to navigate through your pages. And also you have this zoom area where you can use to zoom in and out your preview. That is known as the zoom area. The next one is share command. When you let's click on this button, you have the options to share your documents through the email or save to cloud, to present online, to post to blog, and all these are optional to you if you want to use them to share your Word document. When you go to export, you can export your Word document as a PDF or XPS. You can also change the file type of your Word document if you want to do so. And the next one is close command. When I choose this option, this is going to close the current Word document I've opened, and that is going to maintain the application. So if I click on this, it asks you, do you want to save changes? And I'm going to say don't save. And this is going to close the document, but the application is still available. Therefore, you can reopen your document or open a new document. When you go back, we have accounts. And when you click on this option, this gives you the information about the user of this program. So you can see that I have this email address here. That is the user information, which you can choose to sign out or switch the account. When you come below, we have account privacy. You can manage your settings, and when you click on this, this gives you the dialog box, and you can read through all these and apply any settings to your account information if you want to do so. So when you click on the manage settings, you are going to get this interface and read through and learn more about the privacy settings. We also have office background. Currently, this is the background given to the office, and it is Spring Office background. If you click on this drop down arrow, you can choose any of this option, and as you are moving through this option, you have the preview at this area. So whatever preview that suits your site, you can just click on it, and that is going to take effect. We also have office theme. Currently, we are using the colorful theme. If I click on the drop down arrow, we have dark gray, black, white, and also you can use the system settings. So if I choose dark gray, this is the preview of the dark gray. If I choose black, this is the preview, and if I choose white, this is also the preview. And I'm going to stick to colorful. We also have connected service, and if you are connected to the internet, you can also use your OneDrive in this area. Now we have product information, and I am using Microsoft Office LTSC Professional plus 2021, and these are the programs associated with Microsoft Word. You can click on this to change product key. We also update options here, where you can update automatically and download and install updates if you want to do so, and this is also optional. You can also click on About Word to learn more about Word, support, product ID, and copyright information about Microsoft Word. So these are the options in the account interface. We also have feedback. This is where you can send feedback to Microsoft Word, and you can send a smile and that says I like something. It is nice to know when we have made a positive change. You also have send a frown. So if you don't like anything about this program, you can send this option. You can also send your suggestion. That is, if you have any idea that can improve this program, you can use this option. We also have these options here, and when you click on this, you are going to have this Word options dialog box, and we have general, display, proven, save, language, easy of access, advanced, customize ribbon, quick access toolbar, add-ins, and trans center. All these you can go through, and if you want to apply some options to your Word documents, you can do so when you go through all these options. Everything is set up in Microsoft Word, but if you want to have an advanced option to your program, you can do so from this option. So these are the options under the Backstage view. Now let's move back to our Frontstage view by clicking on this arrow. Now this is our Frontstage view, and currently we don't have any documents open. You can easily hold Ctrl+N on the keyboard to open a new document. Alternatively, if you want the long method, you can click on File and choose New. Then you select a blank document. Now, in this interface, the next feature I want us to look at is the control box. And this feature is located at the right top corner. And when you move to the right top corner, we have these three buttons here. And these buttons are known as the control box. The first one at the right side is the close button. When you click on this button, this is going to completely close the program from the desktop. So when I click on this, the program is closed and we don't have the program on our desktop. The next one is the restore button. And when I click on this button, this is going to resize the window, that is to restore the window from its full size. And you can easily control this window as well. And another button has also appeared between the close button and the minimize button. And this is known as the maximize button. And when you click on this button, this maximizes the window or enlarges the window to fully cover the desktop. When you click on the restore button, you can resize the window by clicking on the edges of the window. And as you can see, I am increasing the size of the window. When you click on the maximize button, you don't have access to this edge of this window. So the maximize do not allow you to control the window by clicking at the edges. But for the restore down, it allows you to click at the edges and control the window. The next one is minimize button. For this button, is similar to the close button, but what this does is that it minimizes the program to the taskbar, that is temporarily closing the program. So if I click on this, I don't have the program on the desktop, but I can relocate the program on the taskbar. So if I click on it once, I have the program back onto the desktop. So the difference between the minimize and the close button, this closes the program permanently and this closes the program temporarily. So this is the control box that allows you to control Microsoft Word window. The next feature I'm going to talk about is the quick access toolbar, and this can be located at the top left corner of the window. So when I move to the top left corner, I have this quick access toolbar, and when I place my mouse pointer on the arrow, it has the tooltip or the screen tip as customize quick access toolbar. And currently there are some commands on the quick access toolbar. This is paste the new command, we have the save command, we have copy command, we have the undo command, and also we have send to Microsoft PowerPoint. I recently customized the quick access toolbar by adding all these commands. Let me remove it and show you how to add commands onto the quick access toolbar. Now, we have only these two commands, which sometimes by default you have it on your quick access toolbar. To add commands or to customize your quick access toolbar, you click on this drop down arrow and you are going to have these options in this menu. You can see we have new, open, save, email, quick print, print preview, spelling and grammar, other options here. So if you want to add the new command to your quick access toolbar, you just have a once click on it, and now we have the new command. So anytime you want to open a new program, you don't have to go to the start button, rather you can click on this once, and you can see that this has opened a new Microsoft Word program, and we have the title as document 2. When you click on the drop down arrow, you have this open command. You can select, save, print preview. So you can see I am adding commands from this drop down arrow. So if I want to open an existing file, I can just click on this and this will take me back to the Backstage view, and to choose any file I want to work on my computer. We also have save. When you click on save, this will give you the dialog box. You can save your document. We also have print preview. When you click on it, you get this print preview. You can configure your settings and print out your Word document. If you want to move to an advanced way of customizing your quick access toolbar, when you click on this drop down arrow, we have an option here that says more commands. And you're going to have this word options dialog box, and you can see that the quick access toolbar is selected. We have these two sections here. The first section contains all the commands in Microsoft Word, and this section contains the available commands on the quick access toolbar. So if you want to add commands to your quick access toolbar, you can walk through these options. This is copy command. If I select this, I can click on add, and this is going to add itself to the quick access toolbar. Cut, add. We also have decrease font size, add. So you walk through and add all the most used commands in Microsoft Word. You click on it and click on add, and that is going to find itself on the quick access toolbar. After you are done with this customization, you can click on OK. And now when you come back to your interface, you can see that all these commands are found on the quick access toolbar. If I want to change the color of this text, I can just select, move to this option and choose any color for this text. And that is one advantage of the quick access toolbar. As the name goes, it helps you to access your commands very quickly. You can also add commands from this ribbon to your quick access toolbar. Let's say if I want to add shapes to my quick access toolbar. Anytime you want to access shape, you have to go to the insert tab. But you can easily add this command to your quick access toolbar so that it can limit the stress of accessing this command. So this is shapes. You can right click and you have the option to add to quick access toolbar. Now I have shapes here, so if I click on it, I can insert any shape to my document area without going to the insert tab and going to shapes to pull out a shape to my Word document. You can add the command onto your quick access toolbar. If you want to add paste to your quick access toolbar, you can right click on it and choose add to quick access toolbar. Find, right click, add to quick access toolbar. So any command in this ribbon, you can add this to your quick access toolbar. And this is how to customize your quick access toolbar and how to use it in Microsoft Word. So if I want to add shape, I can do so. If I want to find anything, I can click on this button and I get this navigation pane. I can search for any content in my Word document. So this is the quick access toolbar and how to customize it. The next feature is the title bar. And this title bar is this bar you see here that keeps the name of the document, the program you have opened, the control box, and the quick access toolbar. This title bar is very important and is something that is general in most used applications. Its main purpose is to keep the name of the program, the control box, and the quick access toolbar. For other programs, it also keeps the name of the file or the title of the file created in that particular program. So if I open my File Explorer, you can see we have the title bar here. We also have the control box and also the quick access toolbar. So most used programs have the quick access toolbar, the control box, and the title bar, and always the title bar works along with the quick access toolbar and the control box. Therefore, if I double click on this title bar, you can see that the control box and the quick access toolbar is still on the title bar. If I right click on the title bar, I can restore, minimize, maximize, and also close this window. And this option is also similar to these buttons you have here. So the title bar is a great feature that is available in Microsoft Word. So if I right click on this, I get the restore, minimize, close, which can be operated as similar to the control box. So this is the title bar and it is a great feature in Microsoft Word. The next feature I want us to look at is tell me what to do feature. And this is the tell me what to do feature. And when you hold Alt plus Q on the keyboard, this is going to display the tell me what to do feature. And the function of this feature is to help you to get a feature in Microsoft Word. So the screen tip says just start typing here to bring features to your fingertips and get help. So if this shape, I want to cut this shape and I don't have the idea where the cut option is located in this ribbon, I can easily go to this option and type cut whilst this shape is selected, and this is the option that is given to me. And when I left click, you can see that this shape has been cut from the document area. And if I want to paste this cut shape, I can go back to tell me what to do and type paste, and I'm going to have the best action here, and I can have a once click on it, and this is going to paste the shape that I cut from my Word document. So this feature is also a great feature that can help you to easily identify your commands in Microsoft Word application. The next one I want us to talk about is the menu bar, and this menu bar is located below the quick access toolbar or the title bar. So if I move to the top of this program, we have this menu bar where we have file, home, insert, design, layout, references, mailings, review, view, and help. All these tabs, when you click on it, you get its related ribbon. So if I click on the view tab, this is the ribbon under the view tab. Review tab, this is the ribbon. Mailings, references, layout, insert, design, and home tab. And when you click on any tab on the menu bar, you get this ribbon, and the ribbons are in groups. When you click on the home tab, you get this ribbon, and in this ribbon we have groups here which has a separator between the groups. That signifies that these are groups. So we have the clipboard group, the font group, the paragraph group, the styles group, and the editing group. And these separators are there to separate all these groups. When you go to the insert tab, we have the pages group, and there's a separator here. We have the tables group, we have the illustrations group, the add-ins. When you go to design, we also have this design formatting, and there's a separator here. Layout, we have the page setup, there's a separator. So this menu bar has tabs, ribbons, and groups, and each group has a command. So when you go to the clipboard group, we have these commands on the clipboard: paste, cut, copy. When you come to the font group, we have the font size, the clear formatting, we have the bold, the italic. So every group also has commands which can help you to use to manipulate your Word document in Microsoft Word. The next feature is this share tab. This allows you to share your document, and this is similar to the option that we had in the file menu. So this is available on the ribbon, which can easily help you to share your document without going to the file menu. The next feature I want us to talk about is the rulers. And the rulers can be identified at the horizontal pane of the document and also the vertical pane of the document area. And these rulers allows you to adjust your page of the document. So if I click on this ruler and drag, you can see that I am adjusting the document area using this horizontal ruler. You click, you drag, and that helps you to adjust your document area. We also have this vertical ruler. You can also adjust vertically to increase or decrease the margins of your document area. And these two types of rulers, which are the horizontal ruler and the vertical ruler, helps you to control the margins of your document area. The next feature is the document area, and this whitish area you see is the document area. That is going to contain your content, whether shape, video, audio, or text. And you are going to have all this in this area, and it can easily help you to create your document. The next one is the scroll bar, and the scroll bar is located at the right side of this window, which allows you to move up and down your document area. The next one is the status bar, and this is located at the bottom left corner of this Microsoft Word window. When I move to the bottom left, I have this status bar that keeps the number of pages in this Microsoft Word program and also the number of words typed in this document area. We also have this option as word proofing. When you click on it, this gives you the spelling and grammar option where you can correct any mistakes that you have in your Word document. We also have this option as no macros are currently recording. If you want to record a macro, which is an advanced option in Microsoft Word, you can use this option as well. And when you get to this pane, we have the focus mode. And when you click on this, this gives you the focus mode of your document, and you can have a better view by having a dark background of your document so that you can easily identify and read through your document. We also have this read mode, and when you click on the read mode on the status bar, it gives you the large area to have a better view of your Word document where you can read through your document. And as you can see, I have only this content in my Word document. So this is the read mode view of Microsoft Word. We have other options here. When you click on file, this also brings you to the Backstage view. When you click on tools, you can find search, translate, you can undo formatting and also redo formatting using this tools command. When you click on view, you can edit document, focus. You can also bring out the navigation pane. You can show comment, column width, page color, layout, syllables. You can apply all this by playing around to your document and see how this works when you are in the read mode option. And so to go back, you can click on edit document so that we have our normal view of Microsoft Word. And the next one is print layout. When you select this, this is how our print layout looks like. We also have this option as web layout. When you click on it, this is going to display your document in a web layout format as compared to the view of web browsers with a web page. So this is the web layout option in Microsoft Word. You have this zoom box that allows you to decrease the document area or also increase your document area. And depending on your view or elevation, you can choose any of this option, whether to decrease or increase your document area to have a better view. So these are the most important features you have to recognize when you want to start using Microsoft Word, and that is going to equip you and also have more control over Microsoft Word on your computer system. Make sure to hit the like button and also drop a comment in the comment section, and let's have some discussion over there.